Was there like one post that just skyrocketed your following, or one collaborate? Like, where did you go from like, I'm doing this because it's necessary, to like, oh wow, people are paying attention?
Yeah, it was Roblox.
Oh, there you go.
So the reason that my stuff kind of blew up on Roblox is I look at it from the angle of like, what are they trying to do and why?
Right. With our children.
Yeah. Also, instead of just reading the brochure, let me go test the thing myself.
Right.
Which is why I'm here today, because I got to test Bark products and I love Bark products, and the brochure actually matches the product.
Heck yes.
So on Roblox, the brochure, in a general sense, if you look at their website and their marketing materials,
Right.
it's this really cool game. And it actually is a really cool game. It's a brilliant system.
Right.
It can teach kids how to code. So the games are made by other players. They're made mostly by other people. But the thing is, anytime you intersect free with what's called user-generated content, which is where like most of the things we consume on social media, Reddit, Roblox, things written by or made by other people, user-generated content. If you have the intersection of free plus UGC, there's usually there's a mechanism behind the scenes that's the real driver for revenue. And in this case, it's Robux. And so Roblox knows that for every hour that each person spends on the game or in their system, their likelihood of buying Robux is X. And then if you add, for every additional hour you get them to stay, the likelihood increases. So therefore, they are incentivized to maximize the amount of time spent. If you're incentivized to maximize the amount of time spent, then you're incentivized to maximize the attraction of the content, regardless of its quality or its appropriateness. That is why YouTube isn't safe for kids. That is why Instagram is not safe for kids. And that is why Roblox is not safe for kids. If they filter things effectively for children, they reduce the potential for buying Robux, which is in and of itself totally fair. However, Roblox markets to children.
Right.
So therefore, I have a problem with that. And since I tested the product myself, and so I read the brochure, and
Right.
oh, okay, it's for kids. Let me go play the game. I found some stuff that, in my opinion, is bad for kids. And so there's three things that stood out. So the first one was a game called Public Bathroom.
Oh.
I registered as an 8-year-old. I go into the game. A lot of the games were locked. They had little padlocks. I could still see the thumbnail and the names of all these really sexual games,
Oh, wow.
but I couldn't open them to play them.
Because Roblox knew you were 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so their filtering system works most of the time.
But you still saw a snippet.
Yeah, which goes to show, by the way, that's because they're in the business of keeping your eyeballs. Right? If they didn't do that, they would get less eyeball time.
Exactly.
They would sell less Robux. So I go into this public bathroom game that was not locked. It was not filtered. So I go in, and it's like the YMCA by where I live has this big indoor pool. And so it reminds me of this like kind of YMCA style, just massive indoor pool. And then around the thing that was not like the YMCA was that around the edges of the pool were beds. And then there's characters humping each other on the beds and making very sexual noises.
Oh my gosh.
And it's in stereo. So as you walk around, you can hear the one on the left and you can hear the one on the right. And I have a recording of this on my TikTok. So I recorded myself playing the game.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need to link to that in the comments.
Yeah, I'll send you guys the
Oh my gosh.
link. And so I was like, okay, well, this is not really for 8-year-olds.
No.
So I leave the pool area and I walk into the bathroom component, which is the main theme of the game. And then so you have bathroom stalls, and then you have these like bathtubs with curtains, shower curtains. And there's people going in and out of the stalls and the bathtubs together and like humping each other in the bathtubs. Okay, so this is interesting. And then I played a game called Rob Mom, where you're dropped into a room where you can get a gun, and then there's a big projector on the wall that says who the name of the wealthiest person, so you can go kill the rich people. And then there was an Apple store, and I got to shoot the Apple store employees, and the cops showed up, and then they shot me. Right, as I'm an 8-year-old.
Right.
So, and I was playing it in a way where like, what would I do if I was 8?
100%.
So I'd get the gun and go shoot people because
Right.
like it's a video game, and
Right.
And then I played the game that is the feature game when you first drop into Roblox. It's Dress to Impress.
Oh boy.
So then my character turned into a little girl wearing underwear,
Okay.
and then you're in a place where you can go shop for outfits. And the reason that you shop for outfits is so that you can compete with the other girl figurines for who's the sexiest.
I have played that game with my son as well. And that was one of my first realizations of like, this isn't for him.
I say all this recognizing that everybody has their own values, right? Like,
Yeah.
so this is through the lens of my values. So I teach my son to respect girls. We have conversations around the fundamentals of respecting yourself and respecting the girls that are around you.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you do that is you support them, you don't touch them. If it's your cousins or something, you can give them a hug or something, but like you respect them by respecting their person and respecting their space and respecting the value of their humanity and their brains and their minds and their souls. And this game was rating girls based on how sexy they are as
Objectifying them.
little young girl figurines, which is against my values.
That's so sick.
Like, I don't think that's okay because even if my character, because I told it I was a boy, even if my character was a girl, the little girls in my life, my nieces, you know, I want them to respect themselves too, that they're more than just how others rate them based on their sexiness
or just appearance in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's not what I want them focusing on.
Mm-mm.